audience attention. Color guard, advance. Color guard, present the colors. Please join me in honoring our country by saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Color guard, retreat.
Thank you. Y'all may be seated.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the October 2017 regular session of the Blount County Board of Commissioners. At this time, if you would please give your attention to the emergency evacuation announcement.
Before we get started, let me read the emergency evacuation procedures. In the event of an emergency evacuation, an alarm will sound. Everyone should exit the building by way of the nearest stairwell in a safe and effective manner. If the nearest stairwell is blocked by smoke, use the other stairwell. Do not use the elevator. Once you have reached the main floor, follow the exit signs to exit the building and quickly proceed away from the building. Please be mindful of others evacuating and of emergency vehicles.
Commission will come to order. Are all members present signed in to the system? Madam Clerk, are you ready to report tonight's attendance?
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. We have 16 present and 5 absent. Commissioners Archer, Bowers, Kaler, Daly, and Monroe are absent.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. We do have a quorum. The chair will now entertain a motion to set the agenda.
So moved.
Commissioner Carver moves to set the agenda. Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Carter seconds. It has been moved and seconded to set the agenda as published. Discussion. Are the members ready for the question? The question is to set the agenda. Vote yes to set the agenda. Vote no not to set the agenda.
Mr. Chairman, there are 16 yes votes.
16 yes, 0 no. The agenda is set. The next item of business is the consent calendar. The chair will stand for a motion to approve the consent calendar.
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Bennett moves. Is there a second? Commissioner French seconds. Is moved and seconded to approve the consent calendar. Discussion. Are the members ready for the question? Vote yes to approve the consent calendar. Vote no not to approve the consent calendar.
Mr. Chairman, there are 16 yes votes.
16 yes, 0 no. The motion carries. The consent calendar is approved. The next item of business is item C. Public input on items on tonight's agenda. Does anyone wish to speak on items on tonight's agenda? The next item of business is item D1. The chair will stand for a motion on item D1 to confirm the mayor's reappointment of Ed Stuckey to the Planning Commission. Commissioner Farmer moves. Is there a second?
Second.
Commissioner Lewis seconds. It is moved and seconded to confirm the mayor's reappointment of Ed Stuckey to the Planning Commission. Are the members ready for the question? The motion is to confirm the mayor's reappointment of Ed Stuckey to the Planning Commission. Vote yes to reappoint. Vote no not to reappoint.
Mr. Chairman, there are 15 yes votes and 1 no vote.
15 yes, 1 no. The motion carries. The reappointment is confirmed. There's no business under item E. The next item of business is F1. The chair will stand for motion on item F1. Resolution 1710-001 to amend the general county budget by $16,373. Commissioner Carver is on the board as the mover. Is there a second? Press the second button, please. Commissioner Akerd seconds. It is moved and seconded to adopt Resolution 1710-001. Discussion. Are the members ready for the question? Vote yes to adopt the resolution. Vote no not to adopt the resolution.
Mr. Chairman, there are 16 yes votes.
16 yes, 0 no. The motion carries. The resolution is adopted. The next item of business is item F2A. The chair will stand for motion on item F2A. Request to approve grant application recycling, $61,050. Commissioner French, if you'll withdraw your motion. Okay, Commissioner Allen, if you'll register your motion, sir. Commissioner Allen. Commissioner Allen moves. Commissioner French seconds. The motion is to approve agenda items F, 2A, B, and C. Is that correct, Mr. Allen? It has been moved and seconded to approve F2A, F2B, and F2C. Discussion. Are the members ready for the question? The motion is to approve grant applications set forth in F2A, F2B, and F2C. Vote yes to approve the applications. Vote no not to approve.
Mr. Chairman, there are 15 yes votes and 1 no vote.
15 yes, 1 no. The motion carries. The grant applications are approved. The next item of business is F3. The chair will stand for motion on item F3. Resolution 1710-012 to adopt internal accounting controls pursuant to TCA 918-102. Commissioner Bennett moves. Commissioner Carver seconds. It is moved and seconded to adopt Resolution 1710-012. Discussion. Are the members ready for the question? The motion is to adopt Resolution 1710-012. Vote yes to adopt the resolution. Vote no not to adopt the resolution.
Commissioner Miller, do you wish to vote? Mr. Chairman, there are 15 yes votes and 1 no vote.
15 yes, 1 no. The motion carries. The resolution is adopted. The next item of business is F4. The chair will stand for a motion on item F4, setting a public hearing for November 7th, 6 p.m., room 430, the Blount County Courthouse, Maryville, Tennessee, regarding amendment of the zoning resolution to include the flood insurance rate map, FIRM. Panel numbers, Article 3, Section B, identified in Blount County, Tennessee.
Second.
Commissioner Akerd moves. Commissioner Carver seconds. It is moved and seconded to set public hearing as set forth in agenda item F4. Discussion. Are the members ready for the question? Vote yes to set the public hearing. Vote no not to set the public hearing.
Mr. Chairman, there are 16 yes votes.
16 yes, 0 no. The motion carries. The public hearing is set. Agenda item G, announcements and statements. Commissioner French.
Chairman, I'd like to announce that we're going to reinstitute a long-standing tradition that we had for years next month, and that is the chili dinner before the November full commission meeting. We used to do this in the past, and for some reason, we got away from it. So we're going to redo that. Miss Rhonda has a sign-up sheet in her office that you can sign up for whatever you want to bring. Several members have made chili in the past, and I'm sure several of those same people will do it again. But if you've got a particular chili recipe that you'd like to try out on the commissioners, feel free to do so. Miss Rhonda, like I said, has a sign-up sheet. You can sign up to bring drinks. You can sign up to bring chips. You can sign up to bring forks, spoons, paper plates, cheese, onions, whatever you want to add to the chili. But if you'll see Miss Rhonda in the commission room, we'll get that set up, and we'll be ready and come next month to the commission meeting ready to eat. Now there's a audit committee at 5:30 that evening. So we're planning on setting most of it up at 4:30. You can come and eat early. You can wait and come and eat before the commission meeting. It's up to you. But I just wanted to let make the commissioners aware of that. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Commissioner Caskey, you're recognized, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I was just curious how many commissioners are aware of a seminar next month, a meeting next month in November dealing with the opioid abuse. How many are aware of that? 1, 2. Mr. Chairman, it was a very important seminar that's being put together, and apparently we have a lack of communication to not only commissioners but to the public. We want the public involved.
Well,
we want all that.
Commissioner, do you have the information, Commissioner Cassidy? Don't keep us in suspense.
I don't have a lot of information on it. I'm aware that there's a meeting set up, but perhaps the mayor, Mr. Chairman, could enlighten us.
Mayor Mitchell, you're recognized. Do you have any information?
Yes, we actually met with Dr. Monty Birch today, who is the director of the faith-based initiatives and special projects for the state of Tennessee. We coordinated this the meeting and putting Dr. Stephen Lloyd will be here. Today is the day that we actually have started putting everything together. We have flyers that we're going to put out. We hadn't done it yet. It's got a little ahead of us here, expecting it today or at this meeting, but we will have all this out for you all.
Do you have the date, Mayor? So we
Yes,
will
it's
get on the
November
calendar.
13th at 5:30 at First Baptist Church.
5:30. 5 o'clock or 5:30?
Okay, well, it's 5:30 on this one, so we'll need to change 5 o'clock.
If you'll put that, if the members will
Yeah,
put that on their
everybody will
calendar.
have this.
If you'll put that-
Everybody will have all of this
Okay.
information.
Well, that's-
We're actually going to make it available in the newspaper and throughout and make sure all the churches get copies of this, and the members of the community will all be made aware of what's going on.
Great. Okay. Thank you. Commissioner Caskey, you still have the floor.
Mr. Chairman, I just wanted to make sure, I wasn't trying to get ahead of anybody or anything else, but this is a very important event. I just want to make sure that everybody that needs to be there is informed. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Clerk Hasty is asked to be recognized.
I know a lot of you have noticed a new face helping out in the county commission office. I would like to introduce to everyone Laurie Bell. Rhonda is not leaving, but we felt it necessary to provide backup for her so that she can take a day off and be at peace with that, or take a vacation for a full week and not worry about taking care of all of the commissioners and doing things for us. So if you all would just welcome Lori, we're excited to have her on staff. She has been employed in the purchasing department, and we are excited to have her helping out.
Chair would like to ask unanimous consent to recognize members of Discover Blount. If people from Discover Blount, if you'd raise your hand so the members can recognize you. I know we have, I think there's more than that, but anyway, we're glad to have you with us this evening and appreciate your participation earlier in the week. It means a lot to this body and to the elected officials. Any other announcements? Commissioner French?
I just want to touch base on the opioid conference that's coming up. I don't know if you commissioners were in Nashville this past spring, but Dr. Stephen Lloyd brings a terrific message. And if you haven't had an opportunity to hear him, you better take this opportunity to go to this conference. He's dynamic, and you won't regret going to this conference. I guarantee you that.
Anyone else? Public input on items not on tonight's agenda.
Keith Miller, District 4. I just wanted to give some input on what's taking place on the screen, being one of the people that regularly attends the meetings. And what I noticed tonight for the first time was the status of where we are with these, what motion is up and what the status is. And I'm very pleased with that. I would like to see, just speaking for myself, I would like to see the votes, the screen that shows the votes of the members as large, indicating the which member voted which way, as large as it was back in the days when we had before we had this IT change. I also think it'd be great to go back to a place where we had the clock clicking the circular image indicating the clock when people like me get up to speak. So those are just two suggestions. That's all I've got. Thanks very much for your kind attention.
Anyone else wish to address the commission? Seeing no hands, we'll move to agenda item I. Without objection, this meeting is adjourned. Hearing no objection, we are adjourned.